Hello again, I'm Shark. Welcome to my channel. What are we gonna do today? I don't know. Maybe I'll share my November wrap up with you guys. Yes, no? Okay. Let's start off with some stats. I don't know if you guys actually want these stats. Just let me know down in the comments below and I can take them out in my future videos. But I've seen other people do it. So, I'm gonna do it. You all don't seem to mind so far. So, yeah. So, for the month of November, I read 7 books. 4 3-star, 2 4-star, and 1 5-star. I was starting to despair, but I got my 5-star, so that's cool. I read a total of 1,534 pages, which wasn't too bad. I did plan on reading Death Donor by Matt Wood, which I was on a review tour for. The 3rd of December, that was yesterday. Okay, but I had things to do, so I never read. I read like 2 chapters in November, and I finished it in December. So I'm gonna count those in December and not in November. Okay. As I mentioned in my November TBR video, it's literally more ebooks than anything. I've read 4 ebooks this month, and that's a record for me. Last month, that's a record for me. I don't enjoy ebooks, I really don't. The formats, not the book, the format. So yeah, but I read 3, and the 4th one would have been this. The 8th book, Death Donor, is also an ebook. So now I'm going to be reading 3 so far this December. So that's, yeah, you get used to it, so that's cool. Anyway, so 3 physicals and 4 ebooks, 4 digitals. I also want to get into audio this month, so we never know. We'll have a look at that with any Play FM. We'll see. First book read in November is Bone China by Laura Purcell. It's creepy and not scary. I mean, I'm not a scary fan. I don't do horror very well, but this is a bit fantasy, very subtle. It's like, almost like magical realism, but not. It's like things just under the surface that's happening. I do speak about it in my November TBR. Yeah, so thingy, this was my 4-star. The first read of the month was 4-star. I was very happy with that. And I read The Memory Thief. I did start that in October. And then I keep putting it off because I had other things to read. And then I read it finished in November, and I enjoyed it. I do also again speak about that more in my November TBR video, so do go check that out. That one was 3 stars. It's episodic, it's enjoyable, and maybe one day I'll pick it up again. It's not really my kind of thing, but it was a fun read and it's quick, so you can't argue with that. I was given the Heart of the Citadel box set by Suzanne Ford, directly from the author. It's a 3-book set based on her first book and then 2. So there's 3 books in the set. But what exactly call it book 1, 2, and 3? You could, I suppose. Anyway, I've read 2 of the 3. I plan to read the 3rd one this month. I'm behind on that one, but this is because I kind of like triple booked myself on stuff, and I'm all of a sudden very busy that I didn't even know all the things that I did. So it's just like oops, I'm sorry. Things happen, life happens, and I'm overbooked. I didn't even know how that happened. So yeah, so I'm gonna finish that one. Book 1, The Heart of Destiny, sets up the story. There's going to be 12 books in total. Book 1 sets up the story, introducing all 10 of the main players. Then the following 10 books follow one of each of the players, and then the last book, book number 12, will then tie the whole story up, as far as I'm aware. Book 1 does a good job introducing us to the characters, and I love the story. My review will be coming up soon after I finish the third one, because then I'm going to review the product as a whole. But I do have mini reviews on Goodreads for the first 2 books. So that one was a 3 for me. I enjoyed it. And then Heart of Tear follows girlie number 1, where she has to embark on her mission to free her province, because only a daughter of the province can do so. There are dragons, there are djinn, there's magic, and all sorts of stuff, and intrigue, and everything. So that's all there for epic fantasy. It is young adults, and I do find the character development just a little bit lacking, but then again, you know, I've only read the 1 book, so, well, 2, but the 1. So, yeah, so those are 2 of the 3 stars that I read. I love all that, and to take a break from reading all digitally, I started reading Women Don't Owe You Pretty by Florence Given, and I absolutely adore this book. I adore this book. I've learned so many things about myself, so many things that I need to change, so many things that, you know, I've been worried about that I shouldn't have been, because it's inconsequential, to say the least. Many subjects covered here. I love it. I absolutely love it. The writing is fantastic. The illustrations are fantastic. Yes, it's a feminism book. Yes, it's meant for women. But you know what? There's a lot of things that other people can learn from this book, and I highly recommend that everybody who is anybody reads this book. It's really, really good. This is also 4 stars. I can't recommend this book enough. I really can't. If you're wondering why I had teary eyes and everything, it's again one of those hay fever days. It's just out of the blue. I don't understand. This year's been hectic on my nasals, on my sinuses, and on everything. There's just snot everywhere. It's not fun. It's not fun. Then I was on tour on the 3rd of December for In the Lights of a Broken Moon. I lie. Not the 3rd of December, the 26th of November. For In the Lights of a Broken Moon by Bree Spicer. It's also an episodic novel. So yeah, this is really short, sapphics in outer space, and, you know, polyamory representation. That was fantastic. Yeah, but you know, I gave that one also, unfortunately, 3 stars, but more like 3.5 stars. But do go and read my review on Goodreads and on my blog and on Instagram. It's everywhere. So do go read that and check that out. Yeah, and I hope to get to soon, because I do want to know what happens. Really, really enjoyed gays taking over space. What can I say? And then the last book that I read in November was Hex by Rebecca Dynastine. Dynastine, I don't know, but this book is gorgeous. It is totally gorgeous. I don't know who gave it permission to be so pretty, but if you saw my TBR, you saw me unwrap it as well. I mean, look at those end pages. They're just glorious. And it's such a pristine white on the cover, and the red like foiling on the side. Of course, it doesn't give it justice, this camera right now, but Hex, courtesy of Jonathan Ball, thank you very much, is a LGBT contemporary romance, but weird in a way, because, you know, this girlie, because now, as a student of botany, and she and some friends or colleagues were researching on how to depoison poison, or how to make something to break down the poisons quickly enough to not be poisonous. So this is what they were working on when her friend died, one of her colleagues died, and then because she was part of the team, now got expelled from the university that she was working in, and so on and so on and so forth. She is in her studies, and she is at university, or got expelled from university, so I don't know if she was on grants or that kind of a thing. But this is a story, and Nell is writing it in a series of 3 notebooks, like she's holding a journal. But it's in the form of a love story to Joan, her mentor, the woman she's madly in love with for years and years and years. As the story unfolds, a lot of things play out, and slowly Nell's eyes open to a few things. But Nell also needs to find direction in her life, because what she had is no longer there. This is all she wants to do, but that's not possible for her anymore. So she has to find a new path. I'm sure that there are many things wrong with this book. I'm very sure of it. But I thoroughly enjoyed this book. So much so that I don't want to nitpick it. This book was just brilliant. And I didn't want it to end. I kept putting off the end of the last chapter. Off and off and off. And Tsukisa, as I was saying before I ran out of space, that Tsukisa was laughing at me because I kept moaning that I didn't want to finish this book. I really didn't. It's a fabulous 5 stars from me. I do think that you should read it. So, yeah. It's very awesome. It's very awesome. Very LGBT. Yeah, I haven't reviewed this one yet because I don't think I'm going to review it. I'm just gonna say wow. How's that? I think so. Of course, if you've liked this video, please do hit that like button down below. The thumbs up. Yes, and consider subscribing to my channel for more bookish content and more giveaways, which there's one coming up that's going to be international. Just watch out for that. Yeah, coming soon, next week actually. And then some DIYs or crafting. So yeah, I've got some stuff planned. I've got some stuff going. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't. Do consider subscribing though, because I love you and I'm fabulous, and why not? So when you do hit that red button, please hit the notification bell, and YouTube will inform you whenever I upload a new video, which I try to do once a week. That makes 7 books for November. I'm going to link everything down below that you can go, all my reviews that I've done so far, except for those 2, that 3 book box set will be reviewed this month, but I have reviewed those on Goodreads in the meantime, so you can check those out. I also hope to be finishing my wrap-up for November on the blog, so that'll also be linked down below. And yeah, let me know what you've been reading, what you have read during November. Let me know what you will be reading during October. That will be December. That would be awesome, because I can't English today. I just can't. Calendars don't work for me. So do let me know what you've been reading, what you want to read. Let me know if you have holiday plans, that'll be cool. I don't, because I'm at home. For those of you who are going to be traveling, do be safe. Do wear your masks always, because until I can go to the doctor and go and I'm healthy, I'm not going nowhere. I mean I panic every time I sneeze and every time I cough. It's not even a joke, because I'm paranoid and because I panic quickly. Anyway, but I'm fine. I hope you're all well, and I shall see you next time. Stay safe, much love. Because book that I read for November was Hex by